Welcome to Playable Guitar again. Here's just some basic obvious stuff perhaps, but might be new to some of you. We're just going to have a look at fretboard orientation. We're going to start with the simple parts of a headstock. This is a classical guitar headstock. Most headstocks are the same. They've got tuners, they've got a nut, which is the little bar at the end of the neck, and they've got a fretboard. And with these wires, that's all they are, is metal wires that make the frets, and that's the difference between a fretboard and a fingerboard. And these are all the things that we're going to use to help us keep ourselves oriented. So we're looking at this from the idea of you've got some basic angles you'll see the guitar at. The 12 o'clock angle facing it, and sometimes if you're looking down at it on your lap or playing, you'll see it that way. The 9 o'clock angle. If it's not at 12 o'clock or 9 o'clock, you'll be looking at it from the 3 o'clock point of view. That's if someone's facing you, a right-handed player, and you're sitting across from them, for instance. Back to where we were at 12 o'clock, which is where many chord diagrams are drawn. Names of the strings. You got the bass side, the lower pitched strings. And you've got the treble side, which is the thinner, higher pitched strings. If you know the names of the strings, you can help to get yourself oriented that way. You can hear it goes from low to high. If you're not sure about that, go back to the website and look at the theory from the ground floor page and get some more information about pitch and direction. 88 Dynamite, that's a popular way these days of memorizing it. There's lots of them. You could make up your own, and they can go either direction as well. The low E is always the low E, and the high E is always the high E. And you really want to keep that straight by sound, no matter which way the guitar has been spun around to. So these are still going to be the same pitch. No matter which way you look at it, they'll always sound the same. The fat one's always low, the thin one's always high. Doesn't matter which way you look at it, the sound won't change. It's the same with the diagram. You just orient yourself to realize which side's low, which side's high, and you can see the thicker line represents the nut. So, and a lot of information on a diagram to get through, but it's pretty simple stuff. You can look at this and see that it's an E chord. The open circles mean open strings, which just means a string that's played but doesn't have a finger on it. The black dots are showing you where you put your fingers, regardless of which orientation you're looking at, and the numbers are telling you which finger you use, and we'll get to that in a minute. So you can see the diagram is just a representation of the guitar neck. The thick black line is our nut, and you can see how the diagram superimposes right onto the guitar, and it fits and shows us what's going on. Again, you can see these at the 9 o'clock point of view because sometimes they're written horizontally like that rather than vertically like this. You don't usually see diagrams written this way. This would be a left-handed point of view, and pretty much the standard is all right-handed diagrams, whether you play lefty or not. Whichever way your headstock is, the low and the high string, however you've strung your guitar, is the key. Now what happens is some people, we all do, get a bit confused if we get used to one format and then we have to change to another, like from a vertical to a horizontal. Well, for anything like me, the information sort of sifts through the spongy parts of your brain until eventually you figure out where you were meant to be. Now, you want to make this concrete. You want to get used to the idea of thinking in pitch and getting your orientation straight so that the diagram matches up to your mind's eye vision of the guitar neck. Looking at it from every point of view that you can. I know a left-handed guy that says he uses this method where he sort of imagines the guitar not just turned around to the 3 o'clock point of view, but as if he's looking at it through the back. I found that rather interesting. But it's a good thing to do, to be able to always keep your orientation, even if you are looking through the back of the guitar in that sort of way, that sort of imagined way. It's all about keeping your place and knowing where you are. And this one's a nice easy one. If you have the guitar standing up in front of you in your playing position, you lay it down on your lap, you roll it towards you, and again what you're going to get is a 9 o'clock point of view of a diagram. And you can see how a chord diagram represents the guitar when you're looking at it from that perspective. So it's just like the guitar is on your lap, and so is the piece of paper. It's all the same thing, just looking at it from as many dizzying ways as you can so that you get used to it, that's all. And the easy thing is, not least but last, is which finger's which. You know, it depends on if you're right or left-handed, but the standard right-handed point of view of this, first is you have to find a picture of a hand. Ta-da! And all you do is you look at your hand, ignore your thumb, and count your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Index finger number 1, middle number 2, ring number 3, and your pinky fingers number 4. And that's all there is to it. Piano uses the thumb. We ignore the thumb in our left hand, or our fretting hand if you're playing in the right-handed way. If your fretting hand is your right hand, because you're a left-handed player, same thing. You ignore your thumb, you don't number it, and you just count 1, 2, 3, 4. Index, middle, ring, and your pinky fingers number 4. And that's it. There's really no trick to that. Once you see the diagrams, you work it out bit by bit, one finger at a time. Great, thanks for watching, and keep your eye on the site for more ideas about how to develop your guitar skills, and we'll see you soon.